with Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid.
Released a statement. We welcome the appeal today regarding the disappearance of our daughter Madeleine. I mean, when you talk about not calming things down, I don't think that interview's calmed anything down. To add to, this is from the Washington Post. The origins of the phrase that Trump tweeted reveal the call for racist violence embedded in it. I'm quoting the Washington Post now. Miami Police Chief Walter Headley, who was white, uttered the phrase in 1967. Like others before and after him, Headley and the police force he oversaw enacted policies to uphold white supremacy. The comment was not some sort of aberration, but rather reflective of the brutality and injustice with which authorities have historically treated black communities. Now, you might argue, Gianni said, where that phrase came from. But the use of that phrase is clearly in to profanity. 6:36. Meanwhile, thousands of people in Britain have shown their solidarity with American protesters calling for justice over the death of George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement. Crowds gathered peacefully at Hyde Park before some unrest at the gates of Downing Street, which continued into the early hours this morning. And Nick Dixon is there. What and inspiration, I would suggest, than others who should be doing this.
Heard something else. He says that we were like...
And you know what's been happening, you know, in every step of the way. I know when I found out, I mean, I remember when it happened, and like any parent, anybody who heard about that story, absolutely heartbroken for the family, because just the thought, what had happened to her, the fact that they just didn't know where she was, who had taken her. I remember I didn't sleep properly for 2 weeks. One of my children the same age as Madeleine. It just absolutely devastating. And over the years, we've had other suspects, haven't we? What is different, do you think, Jonathan, about this suspect?
Britain with Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid.